Well, hello everybody. Hello Marley. How you doing today? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. It is Friday. Wow. It's Friday already. Pretty crazy. But how you doing? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome in everybody. Welcome back to some long dark today. I need to make sure that I mute myself. I was watching something on YouTube earlier, so that was that volume was on, but now it's off. Hey, bad boy, I'm back from having an ultrasound done on your left leg. They'll call you when they get the results. Oh, nice, good. Well, I hope it's good news. I hope it's good news, or at least not really bad news. All right, so we are going to be getting back into our low Revolver file today, where we have everything, a lot of stuff set on low. Just to sort of reiterate what's going on in this challenge, we've got low condition recovery, which means we can only get back health. We have no sleep health recovery at all. We can only get health back when we have everything in the white and we're just sitting and reading or crafting or, you know, walking or whatever. That's the only time we can get health back. Other than Stims can give us health back and crafted food can give us health back, but not birch bark. Birch bark is turned off. The Revolver is available. Harvestable plants are set at low, as is container item density. Harvestable plants include birch, maple, mushrooms, rose hips, burdock root, cattails. So all those are set on low. Deer and rabbit spawns are also on low. Conversely, wolves are set to very high, so like as many wolves as regular, stalker wolves, basically. And their smell and detection range has been maxed out as well, so they smell us and detect us from very far away. The code is down in the description as well, so you can find the code there in the description on YouTube. And the code is also in the link that I just put up in YouTube and Twitch, if you wish to follow along. So let me make sure. I think actually I need to put that code in. Nope, that's not it. Hold up a second. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I need to get that in both of these here. So that's sort of the general rules of the road for what we got going on. Other than that, we're pretty much free to do whatever we want in the game. That's how I usually play, is free to do whatever we want. We don't have to follow any rules other than that. And let's load on in. I believe we're at the forge. We're gonna forge and
too heavy to carry.
Do some crafting today. Okay, we got water. That's good. All right, I think it is crafty time. Yeah, we got 5 hours on the fire right now. Let's see. Do we have any other stuff underneath here? We've already opened the safe. We got everything good. We got pies there that we can do. All right, let's see. What's our food situation? Okay, we got plenty of food.
Looks like a new day is
Looks
dawn.
like a new day is dawning. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Good day, my friend. This update is pissing me off so bad. I've lost 4x4s, 3 gyrocopters from a graphical error, but they're on my map but not visible. Oh no. Are you supposed to play Icarus? That's tomorrow and Saturday. Or Saturday and Sunday. Good Godby, yes, you can ask a question. Of course you can. What is your question, my friend? What is your question? Gary with the 6-month resub. How you doing, chicken butter? How do you deal with the weight after you have all good gear on? You just have to start dropping stuff. You just have to start paring down what you're carrying around with you.
Yell just resubscribed for 6 months.
Generally, it's looking at things like, you don't carry a toolkit with you. You try to lower the number of books you're carrying with you, the number of sewing kits you're carrying with you. You don't carry stuff like the replacement fuses and the wires. You get rid of, like if you're carrying a lot of metal around, get over that. If you know, get that stuff going. Look through your fuel. Fuel is something you'll build up, and you may just have to drop some sticks and stuff. Try to keep cedar and coal if you can, but otherwise drop the rest. Hey, can you go over that trick where you cook things with cooking cook things, spice the W cooking still quick? I'm not sure what you're saying, Steven. The trick where you cook things twice. Oh. Are you talking about? Well, that's with the actual cooking skills, with the cooking stuff. Like, so you're not really cooking things twice, but if you're cooking up like, I don't think I have anything I can do like that right now. But if you're doing any of these recipes, like the pancakes or the peach pies, you can cook the pinnacle peaches first. So you can cook the pinnacle peaches, get a cooking skill, and then you can make a peach pie and get another cooking skill. And then when you take the peach pie off of the stove, you get a third cooking skill. And same thing with the ptarmigan pies. These, pretty much any of these recipes, when you make it, you get a skill, and then when you finish cooking it, you get a skill. Does that make sense? So basically, anything that's any of these pre-made special things that you can either make in the skillet or in the pot, you can get basically double cooking skills off of. I think that's what you're referring to. You see Zach Nefren's Long Dark modded regions? No, I did not. I haven't not had any chance. I've been working my ass off the last few days. I haven't had any chance to watch any YouTube stuff. And honestly, Marley, I don't watch a lot of other Long Dark content right now. I've not really been watching a lot of Long Dark content at the moment. You know how you kind of go through phases? Right now, I'm not really in a phase where I'm watching a lot of it. Alright, that's getting warmed up. Yeah, it's got to be for the recipes. Yeah, it's got to be for all the recipes. The recipes, both the porridges and stuff, as well as this. But yeah, I have not seen that. I didn't know there were a lot of people making new maps outside of Hinterland either. That's pretty dang cool. That is pretty dang cool. Let's go ahead and make the hatchet. Oh, I'm watching Aftermath content. Yeah, I'd say right now, Marley, any content I'm watching has pretty much been exclusively 7 Days to Die. I've been on kind of a 7 Days to Die kick lately, so. And that's, oh, shoot. Hold up. I need to eat. And do that. How did I die on the last Planet Crafter run? I failed to drink water. The most embarrassing way to go, I failed to drink water. The vascular doctor found a problem. There's no pulse in your left foot. Oh my god. Good lord. That does not sound good, Bad Boy Gamer. But yeah, that's interesting that there are people still making new maps, Marley. That's pretty cool. That is pretty dang cool. It wasn't on the YouTube video? Which YouTube video? That one there? Let's see here. Let's see. I can find the exact timestamp where I died. Yeah, I'm not sure the exact timestamp that I died. That's the one. That's where it was. I can't find the exact timestamp where I died, but that's the one where I died. Very, very embarrassing to die that way. Very embarrassing to die that way. And it was at... Trying to see where it was. I'm not really sure on the oh. There we go. Yeah, it was at, yeah, it was at about 1:24. An hour 24 in. Yep, about an hour and 24 in is where I died. Very embarrassing. But hey, it happens, you know, when you're playing hardcore, hardcore on Planet Crafter, that happens sometimes. Yep, it was about an hour and 24 in on that video, chicken butter. Alright, so we got that made, we got our knife and our hatchet made, which is great. And now we can craft up some arrowheads with the rest. Let's do that. Let's get a couple sets of arrowheads going on. There we go. Juicy, juicy. You're on day 249 now, Gary? Holy crap. Holy shnikes. That's why Vascular Doctor wanted to get ultrasound down in my left leg. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, man. It's not a bad idea at all. Get that done. We got 3 hours left on that. Excellent. A few more arrowheads. Let's see, I can only do one more set of arrowheads, right, for 1 hour? Okay. Well, it's good that you're getting in and get that checked out, bad boy gamer, because that could be real. That could end up being really, really bad. Let's go ahead and make my cup of coffee. Drop my pork and beans. I'm dropping the beans. Pork and beans. Franks and beans. Let's just cook up the other cup of coffee here real quick. Do I have any rose hips or anything to do? Yes, I do. I have mushrooms. I'll do one of those. There we go. Get another mushroom done up. This probably will give me food poisoning, but... Hey, it didn't give me food poisoning. Holy crap. That is a shocker. I'm shocked, I tell you. Shocked. Alright, do I have no more rose hips or anything? Okay, let's get an herbal tea going on. I do have rose hips and stuff. Okay, let's prepare up a rose hip. Prepare up another herbal tea. Get a mushroom prepared up. We're just gonna try to get all of our cooking stuff done here real quick. I think I have one more mushroom to do up. Yep, one more mushroom. There we go. Another mushroom. How long have we got on the fire? 39 minutes. How much fuel do we got? That should be enough to sleep on. Alright. I do want to craft, but we're gonna need to spend a little time doing that. I want to get my bow and arrow crafted up here while we're here. Right now we are extremely overweight. Yeah, the game, basically with weight, once you get all of your clothes and stuff, I mean, at that point, you pretty much want to have the Moosehide Satchel, the technical backpack, well fed. You want to be maxed out on your carry weight as well, because if you're not, it's going to be really hard to get around, because all that clothing weighs quite a bit of weight. Then the thing to look at is how much water are you carrying, how much fuel are you carrying, how many extra tools are you carrying that you don't need to carry, because a lot of times you'll end up carrying multiples of, you know, hacksaws or pry bars or something like that, and you look at your inventory and go, oh, I've got 3 pry bars, there's 2 kilos of weight I can just drop, I don't need 3 pry bars in my inventory. So that's something that you want to take a look at too, is just how many of some of that extra stuff are you carrying around with you, because you probably don't need to be carrying it all. And so, yeah, and at that point, just find a good place that you can store stuff, either like, you know, a good building or Carter Hydro Dam, or, you know, somewhere that you can put stuff down and know that it's going to be there when you come back, and you just store stuff there. You're just like, well, I'm going to leave this pile of stuff here, and then you can come back for it. At some point, also, you may even want to start dropping some matches, some of your sewing kits, your whetstones, and in dropping, I'm not saying just drop them on the ground and leave them. You know, make stashes of that stuff. Put it around the world where you can find it later on, and that way you can always come back, and it'll be easily accessible for you. Take some of these planks, build this fire up a little bit. All right, let's do it. Time to make ourselves... Ooh, I need to get some food in me. Hey, Locke, hello. Tell the vascular doctor I had one way to fix leg feet problems, just to amputate the legs. You're just trying to get a new leg. It's like, I just need a new leg. That's the easiest way to do it. Just give me the new leg, Doc. That is not the option you want, bad boy gamer. That is not the option you want, my friend. That would probably be the easy solution, but that's not the solution you want to go for. All right, let's go ahead and get our bow done. We're full up on water. Yep, we're full up on food. Let's go ahead and we will get the bow done right now. 6.5 hours. Yippity skippity doo.
It's getting dark out here. Time to
Get some water in us again. We got 4 hours on the fire. Oops, I didn't want to open the drawer. I wanted to make my arrow shafts. Sounds like an aurora's coming on. That's not good. Yep, there's an aurora. It's the scariest time of the year. All right, we can use this, and this will cut our arrow making time from an hour and a half with our hands to 45 minutes with that. Let's make 4 arrows in 3 hours. What a fun time to be making arrows. Okay, well, we got some arrows. Now, the good news is that this place is protected from the wind. Oh, there's beads of cloth under there. Interesting.
feels like a lot of gear.
Okay, we're getting cold. Come on, get back by the fire. Okay, there we go. Woo! Okay, let's build the fire up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh boy. Woo! How many torches do I got? I got a few torches right now. Alright, we don't need to escape the cold. We just need to eat some food. Let's eat our crackers down. This is cracker time. Get a little drinky poo in us time. The Planet Crafter, Planet Humble, plan release October 9th. Yes, the new Planet Crafter update. Yep. Very cool. I can't wait for Planet Humble. I may just start a new one for. I don't know if you need to start a new one for Planet Humble or what, but we'll definitely be playing that. What is October 9th? Is that a Tuesday? It's a Wednesday. I may just have to play on Wednesday the 9th, just as a special thing, just for Planet Crafter. Because yes, I will be wanting that badly. Do I need to sleep right now, or can I just make more arrows? I can just make more arrows, can't I? Get a few more arrow shafts made. I can only make 5 arrows. There we go, and now we have 9 arrows, baby. Aw, yeah. 9 arrows, and how many more arrowheads? We got 5 more arrowheads, too, available to us. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and drink. We're just going to sleep here by the fire real quick. Let's get a little rest. We got 7 hours. Let's just sleep like 7 hours. It doesn't matter how long we sleep. We get no health back when we sleep. I got to keep reminding myself of that because I'm so used to getting health back when we sleep. In this, we don't get any health back when we sleep, so it doesn't matter how long we sleep. We're at 43 kilos. See, we're already underweight. Good for us. Good for us. And we have a lot of water on us, don't we? Now we got 3.98 liters. That's not too bad. I wonder if there's a deer out here that we could just kill real quick. We should check and see if there is. I don't see a deer. Doesn't mean there isn't one, but I don't see one. Oh, jeez. There's a wolf ape. There was a wolf ape. Scared the little pants off of me there. They said they'd call you back with the results. You do have to start out fresh with the new update. Okay, that's cool though. I don't mind. I don't mind. I mean, we could have a couple different files going on Planet Crafter. I'm cool with that. Doesn't bother me in the least bit. Grab a few sticks as we're out here. Gosh, I didn't see any deer. I was hoping for a deer. There's a wolf way over there. There's 2 wolves. I see 2 wolves. One there and then one over there. So 2 different wolves. Don't see either one. Now, one thing we could do is bait the wolves in, because they'll definitely smell me. Yeah, see, that one's already coming. No, that one's not coming. Yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. That wolf is really sketchy. I have no idea what that wolf was up to, but he was acting really wild. He was acting very weird. Hey, buddy. I just want him to have a friend. Woo! The problem is they said the map is half the size of a regular Planet Crafter. So it doesn't have any tie to the Planet Crafter map. It's like a brand new map, brand new thing. I mean, remember the original size of Planet Crafter when it first came out? It was pretty small. And it didn't have half the features they have on it now. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think that that's something they can improve with time and make better over time. And now you got to remember as well, now they have more so when Planet Crafter originally came out, I guess is the best way to put it. When Planet Crafter originally came out, the map was small and your options for upgrading the planet and terraforming the planet were very limited. Now they have all the terraformation stuff already in place. So even though the map's going to be smaller, you're still going to have a wide variety of terraformation options going forward. So the game itself has the same sort of length, and they can keep adding new stuff to the new map, which I'm sure they'll probably do. And so I think it's going to be a lot better experience from the get-go on the new map than it was on the old, you know, for the old original map for those of us that played, you know, from basically like the beginning. I think the experience overall will be a lot better. Because they have all that terraformation stuff already in place for it, and now you can just experience the whole thing, which I think is going to be awesome. I think that's going to be really, really cool. So, yeah, I think overall the experience from the get-go will be a lot better because you'll have all those terraformation options. Because when Planet Crafter first came out, I think it ended at I don't even think at that point it had trees. I think it was like you got to moss, and you maybe got to trees, but I think that may be the end of it, where you know you didn't have insects or fish or amphibians or any of that stuff available. So I think overall it's just going to be a way better experience going forward than it was. So, all right, we're going to eat our way down, and then we are going to kind of head out. All right. Grab a few torches, because we're underweight now, so we're going to grab some cattails as we go along. I do want to go check this out. Here's a trick you can use as well. You can drop the torch, and they'll pull up right before they get here, and they'll stop, and then you can just shoot them in the face. You can still use the torch trick even on these wolves. So yeah, I think it will. I think the new update will be a lot better. Just for the reason that you'll have more stuff available to you. Oh, if we can get that deer, that would. Nope, we scared them. I forgot they sense us from a long ways away now. If we get a deer, that would be awesome. Especially if we get one right close to the hut here, that would be fantastic. Oh, we got him. Oh, that was great. Excuse you. Oh, you turdy little wolf. You ran away with my arrow. A little wolfie ran away with my arrow, gosh dang it.
You're starting to slow me down.
Okay, we got some food now, so that's good. I guess we can just keep this fire going for a second. Oh, I think that's... Is that the wolf there? No. Good lord, the wolves are everywhere. Oh man, he took off with my freaking arrow too. My arrows are dwindling, boys and girls. That wolf was like, he was like on a treadmill or something. He was treadmilling it there. He's like, I'm trying to run as fast as I possibly can, damn it. And it's just not working out for me. It's just not working for me. My little legs can't get any faster. I don't know where the other one went. Hey, Silver Aku, how you doing? Oh, man. So yeah, I'm just going back to Planet Crafter. I'm very excited for the new update. Or for the new map. I think it'll be a huge boon to the game. I think it'll be really, 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 really good. 8 minutes for those. 21 minutes on the fire. Throw a piece of cedar on there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a W forest right there, my friends. That is a huge W forest right there. Yeah, one of our arrows just, like, disappeared into the mist. 32, 32. Yeah, we'll do it. It's a little chilly out here, but not too bad. This will get us an extra deer hide, so that's always good. I think it was 45, so if we could take a couple more kilos of meat with that, that'd get us at least like 6 kilos of meat here. So we can spend a little bit of time here, maybe find our other arrow. I'm not counting on it. I ain't counting on it, but sure would be nice. Got 39 minutes left. Let's add a couple sticks. I need to break down this arrow. Get my arrowhead and a couple feathers back. We also need to make a couple tinder plugs real quick. I would love to find that wolf that has my damn arrow sticking in him. That would be fabulous. Okay, so we got Oh, wow, we got several things we got to figure out. We got lots of extra clothing on us. See, this is where the clothing can get a little bit oppressive. You got so much clothing on you.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
See, I'm not sure. I think the cotton toque and the ragged wool scarf are the same exact as at warmth. But I think this repairs a little bit better. Let's so what can I get? 60% repair. Let's just try repairing that real quick. See if we can. And then compare it. Yeah, they got basically the same warmth. I'm just gonna wear that because I like the scarf a little bit better. We got a couple extra of those. We got that. We got some extra shirts. I'm just gonna leave these down here. I'm gonna eat up one. I'm just gonna leave them down here though for right now.
Looks like night is coming.
Actually, what's our weight right now? 46. Yeah, it's all this extra clothing we got. All right, let's take a torch. I'm gonna keep that pie for our trip back out. Good God, we just slaughtered a bunch of wolves. That's one thing, is our arrows are going to be eaten up very quickly on this run. Just because of the sheer number of wolves. They're going to be breaking down faster. They're going to be... The wolves are sometimes going to run away with them. So... Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Sorry, my brother is trying to get a hold of me. It's probably something about the move. Probably something about the move. They're all into their new place now, and they're getting stuff going on. We're gonna check the prepper's cache up here. I'll give you guys text points as well. There you go. Have some text points. Get my rosy hips here. Do need to drink a little bit of water. We'll drink some water. Oh, there's another deer corpse up here as well. Interesting. Now, I don't know. This prepper cache, since we're playing a custom game, there's 3 prepper caches in the world that can have stuff in them. The prepper cache in Milton it was a full cache. It was the hunter's cache. And so it had deer heads and stuff like that in it. And it had some supplies and things in it. And this one may have stuff in it too. I don't know. Because on custom games, for whatever reason, even though we're on the interloper template, on custom games, the caches can have things in them. So, just something to kind of keep in mind. If you're doing custom, you have to make the decision whether you're going to use it or not. Me, I use whatever I can. No apologies. No regrets. Oh, and then later today, boys and girls, we're going to be playing some more Afterlife. Some 7 Days to Die Afterlife. They haven't updated Afterlife. As far as I saw, they hadn't updated it to version 1.1 yet. 1.0 is still what it's based on, so... We'll see if we need, if we need... Oh, nothing in here. Nothing in here. That was easy enough. Nothing in here, but we can always check and see if there's anything around that we want to loot. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nothing in here that we want to loot, but that's okay. At least we have a place to sleep. Yeah, I heard that Marley was saying that they've done, there's some modded zones for Long Dark. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I hadn't heard that there was that there was some modding going on, so I'll have to check that out for sure. Let's see. Let's go ahead and break down some of this clothing we got real quick. Yeah, I'm not going to use the combat boots. I'm just not. I'm just not. Yeah, we'll break down that hat as well. But that is very cool that people are starting to do that with Long Dark. I mean, I sort of figured eventually that would start happening, Kenneth, just because, you know, people want some different things in Long Dark that it has. And I'm sure that once the modding community sort of has, I don't know what you call it, not full access, but once the modding community, you know, doesn't have to worry about Long Dark getting, like, major updates all the time that are basically going to break the mods, more people will start modding it as well. More people will start making mods for it. More people will be updating the mods on a regular basis. And I think that'll be a good thing. That'll be a good thing. Because I think the Long Dark, through the modding community, will have a very long life. I mean, I think it'll already have a long life, but I think its life will even be greater extended through people modding it and doing new stuff with it. For sure. Alright, let's break that down. Got another crappy torch here. I'll break that down as well. Actually, you know what? We can sleep for like, let's just sleep for like 6-7 hours. And then we can get up and we'll be slightly rested. Rested enough. Rested enough. It's now daytime, so we're rested enough to continue on what we want to do. And we're down to 40 kilos, so that's good. I do not need the rifle shell casing. I do not have any rifles. I don't need a rifle shell casing. I just don't. I do want to read the books though. I think everything else we're good on. Yeah. That's the one thing about having the revolver is you don't automatically get your bow when you hit the auto weapon. When you get the auto weapon, you don't automatically get the bow, which kind of makes me sad. Yeah, well, and I think, too, that once Hinterland kind of takes a step back from Long Dark and isn't really doing a lot more with it, then I think the modders will really take off with it. I think the modding community will add a ton of stuff into the game. It'll be insane to see how much stuff they add in. Good God, look at the bodies. There's bodies everywhere. Let the bodies hit the floor, my friends. Cougar in 2K25. The Cougar will be back at some point. I just don't know when they're gonna bring the Cougar back. I don't know. You know, it's one of those where I'm sure they're doing a major rework on the Cougar right now, so who knows when they'll actually bring the Cougar back in full form. It'll probably be down the road a ways, would be my guess. Unfortunately, the Cougar did not go over really well. It was great they tried something new, but unfortunately that new thing did not fly for most people. So, you know, hopefully whatever they come out with next on the Cougar will be better. But I'd rather have them take a little time and do it right than, you know, put it out like they had it before. Because for me, a jump scare in the Long Dark really doesn't fit that well. It doesn't fit the game very well. So interesting concept, but just not for Long Dark. Because I think the general player base of the Long Dark, we like a challenging hunt, but we don't want something just to gank us. And we don't, you know, we don't really have a chance to do anything against it until after it's already wounded us, hurt us, ruined a bunch of our clothing, ruined our bedroll possibly. You know, we just, it feels kind of cheap, to be honest. It really felt kind of cheap to do it that way. It seemed like at that point the Cougar was basically like, well, I've done everything else in the game, I guess I'll just take on the Cougar and see what happens, and I'll probably die, but, you know, and he'll wreck all my good clothing, but I'm pretty well done with my playthrough. It just seemed like, it's like we didn't need an end game boss in the game, so. We got a little ad break going on the Twitch side. I'm gonna get in the cave here real quick. I do need to give my brother a quick call, so while that ad break's going on, we're just gonna take a little break here ourselves for just a second. I'm not gonna be doing anything during this, but we'll just go ahead and put it on the break screen there real quick, and we'll be right back. Alrighty. See, that didn't take too long, and I got to call my brother real quick and chat with him for a second. So, he was just wanting to talk about moving plans. So, let's go ahead and drop this meat out here. Yeah, getting shanked by the big cat, it just, I don't know, for me it just felt very cold. It just felt kind of like a gimmicky type thing. It didn't really feel, it didn't feel long darkish to me. I don't know. It felt like a gimmick. And we don't need that in the long dark. You know, we want the long dark to feel rugged. We want it to feel, we don't want it to be easy, but we don't want it to be gimmicky either. We want it to feel organically correct. And that just, I don't know, for me that just didn't feel correct, but that could have just been me. That could have just been me. Hey, Kagan, how you doing? How's it going, my friend? I'm just gonna read a little bit here. There we go. Get a little reading done. A little water. Today's just kind of a recovery day. Or not a recovery day as much as a just rest and relax day here in the wild. Maybe read a couple books. There we go. Hey, Dubes, how you doing? Hello, hello. But yeah, you know, Kenneth, it's just, and like I said, it didn't feel very long darkish. The whole getting shanked by the big cat. Trying to find a good game to play during the winter. Are you looking for a game that's warmer or that feels warmer? Okay. If we go now... Yeah, see, if we go now, we run the risk of... Yeah, we're gonna stand pat here. We're gonna read for a little bit. We got enough food. Yeah, isn't the game hard enough already? Well, it is. I mean, I think Hinterland made a few missteps in the last update. I think making Misery a regular gameplay mode instead of making it a challenge mode was a mistake. And I think that putting the cougar in the way that it was put in was kind of a mistake as well. And I'm saying that not out of hatred towards them or wanting to, you know, bag on them or anything. I just think it was a couple of mistakes, and I think, you know, companies that are trying out new stuff, it's good. It's good to try out new things, but it's also good to recognize those mistakes when you make them and correct them. So, you know, it's good to recognize them and be like, hey, we need to change it. And they did that with the cougar. I mean, they were like, well, this didn't really work the way we were hoping it would. People don't seem to like the way it's working. Let's do it a little bit different. And I'm glad that oh shoot. I put down that deer hide and then I left it. I'll have to go get that tomorrow. And so, you know, at least they like are willing to go, hey, it didn't work. We're going to change it. We're going to make it different. And good on them for doing that. So, you know, some companies would be like, no, this is the way it is, and if you don't like it, too bad. If you don't like it, stuff it. Alright. I am going to go grab that deer hide real quick. It's a little bit of a hike back. It's going to be a little cold, too. Actually, yeah, good story and too much adventure. So you're looking for a good story and a bunch of adventure. Have you ever played Green Hell? I mean, Green Hell is pretty fun. For me, the color palette of it kind of throws me off because everything's green. It's like set in the jungle though, and you got you know, different animals that you're trying to hunt. It's got good game mechanics. It's got a story mode that you can play as well. And the story's kind of a good tutorial to get you into the game. But Green Hell's a pretty decent game. Escape the Pacific is decent. Unfortunately, the progress on Escape the Pacific is kind of halted. Not halted, it's just not really gone. It's a nice love letter project, but it's not really complete. And there's a lot of bugs in it and stuff. And I really love the game, but some people are not real happy with it. I think that there's a new one called Project Castaway that's coming out. I think that has a test mode you can play test you can do on it. Woo! Kagan, there's always Planet Crafter. I mean, you're building that into a nice, warm, fuzzy planet.
Subscribed for 60 months. 60 months is like 12 years, you know, or something.
But yeah, I'd say check out Green Hell. It's got a good vibe about it. It's got a decent story. It's got a neat story mode if you want to play that. It's got a neat story mode you can play. And the open world's not bad on it either. What do I think about the forest? I never was a big fan of the forest. It was very... You might try Sons of the Forest. To me, the forest was just kind of... Especially after playing a lot of current day survival games, the forest seemed kind of basic to me. But I mean, for its time, it was really, really, really brand... You know, it was really, really high caliber, and there's a lot of people who love the forest. But for me, it just seemed a little dated based on, you know, a lot of the stuff I've played, and it just, there was a lot of stuff in it that I just was not a big fan of. It does have, the forest does have big tentacly monsters and weirdos and like guys that are, you know, trying to kill you, and you can kill them and skin them and hang their body parts around, which I'm not a big fan of, but, you know, I know some people are into that. You might try Sons of the Forest, though. It's kind of an updated version of the forest, and I think it has more, I think it has more going for it as far as like updated gameplay and stuff. You're thinking of Escape the Pacific. You know, Escape the Pacific, unfortunately, they've done some updates to it, but I think Escape the Pacific has just kind of stalled a little bit. And I don't know what to think of that. I mean, I haven't been playing it for a while. I enjoyed it. It's a super chill game, but I haven't played Escape the Pacific now since... Good lord, I haven't played it since back in April. That was the last time I played it. I mean, the developer is great on it. I mean, the last hotfix he put out was back in June. They've been putting out some small update notes and stuff on it. I enjoy Escape the Pacific. It's just not in the rotation right now, and I do want to get back into it at some point because I do love that game. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of hours in that game too. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy Escape the Pacific. It's kind of stalled on the development front, and honestly, I don't know. Yeah, you might check Green Hell. Green Hell, I think Green Hell might fit the bill you're looking for. Green Hell has a pretty decent crafting system. It's also got a pretty decent it has a decent system of how you keep track of your health. You have your 4 different food groups. You have to have proteins, carbohydrates, fat, and something else, water. Yeah, it has like different things that you have to keep track of. Lots of wolves. Lots and lots of wolves. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a lot more birch on this run. Good lord, we're thinning the wolf hides, or the wolf herds out, but damn. There weren't any wolves here when I left, and now there's 2 wolves over here. But yeah, Green Hell will give you that nice, warm, fuzzy feel. Now, the problem I had with Green Hell is that visually, a lot of stuff's very hard to see. Oh, another one, Kagan, that you might want to try. Survival Fountain of Youth. It's an island castaway one. Survival Fountain of Youth is really good as well. That may fit your bill too. You might want to check that one out. And I think Survival Fountain of Youth is probably a little bit cheaper too, as far as like outlay of cash in the beginning. Let's see, survival. Yeah, Survival Fountain of Youth's like $28 right now. Yeah, it looks like it's like $27.99, something like that. What's the supporter edition for? Supporter pack. In-game recipe for Amigo, an ancient leather ball, eternal source of psychological support for shipwreck survivor. It bounces off surfaces, glows in the dark, keeps insects away, and gives you a 5% bonus to sleep quality. Oh, that's kind of cool. Survival Fountain of Youth actually was it's a really decent game. They did a good job with that one too. So yeah, Survival Fountain of Youth might be something you want to check out as well. It's another island survival type game, and it's actually pretty cool. You start out, it's kind of following the story of Ponce de Leon and trying to find the Fountain of Youth. And you start out as a shipwrecked person, and you go around and you go from island to island, basically discovering more about the world and more about what happened to your crew, because your crew was shipwrecked, and you find out what more happened to your crew, and you're trying to survive and you know, work through the story basically. And the different islands have different things on them. The island of Hope that you start on has like basic stone and obsidian, but you can't really upgrade your stuff until you go to other islands. But you can build rafts and sail between the islands, which is kind of cool. Have you checked out Permafrost? No, I haven't checked out Permafrost. Permafrost. Have not checked that one out. Oh, that's from Toplets. If Toplets has put out some okay stuff. They've put out some okay, some not so okay. They've been hit and miss. Looks interesting though. It isn't out yet though. Space Rocket Games. Yeah, it all comes. Toplets is like, so Toplets is like a overall publisher for games, and then you have to just kind of look at the developer. Like, this is Space Rocket Games. I don't know what else they've made. Space Rocket Games has made. Oh, the space. No, see, that's Toplets. Toplets put out Medieval Dynasty, but Medieval Dynasty is made by Render Cube. See, it always makes me nervous. Toplets games are kind of hard to gauge because some of them are really good and others of them are just absolute garbage. And it just depends on who is the developer of the game that they're publishing. Get ourselves a little burdock root. Nice, nice. I'm going over this way because there's a cache down here that I want to grab. The cache right underneath this little arch here. It probably won't have much in it, but hey, we might as well grab it while we're here, you know? Why can't I step over that little tiny log right there? Looking at it, Stooley, it looks like I have Permafrost on my wish list. Just keep an eye on it. So I must have taken a look at it at some point in time or another. Oh, good. I grabbed that hide. I was like, did I leave that hide behind? Subnautica's really fun. Subnautica's great. We'll be doing another Subnautica run probably in January. I pretty much yearly return to Subnautica. Probably my second favorite game, survival game. Love Subnautica. Yeah, the cache is right down here. Right under this bridge. See if I can grab it. Tin can is fun also. Tin can, I've not heard of that one. Yeah, Green Hell's a little expensive, Kagan. That's the only downside of it. It's a full release game and it's gotten a little expensive now. Which, you know, I don't blame them. They, you know, they had it in early access for a while and it was pretty inexpensive, so I don't blame them for raising the price a little bit. Wow, that was disappointing. That was very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Can I make a Maglin's fire here? I can. And I can use one of my accelerants, which I'll do. That'll guarantee our fire. I'll guarantee it. What is a tin can? Oh, it looks like it's like a space one. Oh, we're at level 3 fire making now. Nice. You've managed to escape your exploding spacecraft in an old escape pod. You hurtle through space at the mercy of the cosmos. With no knowledge of the pod's complex systems, your life depends on a technical manual and your own wits. How long can you survive? That's interesting. Oh, you can just do the demo of it if you want to. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. I'm just gonna add that to my wish list. So you recommend that one, Steven? It looks a little Subnautica-ish as far as like the graphics go, which I'm totally down for. That looks kind of cool. I'll check that one out. Let's make a little bit of water since we're here. We are really low on water stuff. Let's just make a half of, no, let's make a liter in each. I think we can, yeah, we can support that. And then we can make up a couple of teas that we can drink down. And I can drink that one down. Pick up my pot. Pick that up. Take that. Grab a torch. So we can torch walk for a little bit here. Sometimes there will be a little campfire here with a snow shelter. Not for us today, though. No campfire and snow shelter there for us today. So now we're going to head back into Milton. And we're going to go and craft up our bearskin coat. A bearskin coat. We're going to go try to take out the moose. We're going to make some more arrows. We're going to make deerskin pants. Maybe some rabbit skin gloves or something, or maybe a rabbit skin hat. Something along those lines. We'll stop by the low blind here and see if there's any goodies for us. Hey, welcome back, Chicken Butter. There's usually a piece of wood up here by this fallen tree, like a piece of cedar or fir or something like that. Probably won't be today, though. Nope, not today. Not today. It's not big on story, but gives you anxiety. It's short, but it's fun. And did you ever play Breath Edge? I think Breath Edge was really a fun... It was kind of a fun, satirical kind of space survival game. Played a little bit of Breath Edge back in the day. It was pretty fun. They did a good job with it. Yeah, get across the ice. There we go. Yeah, Breath Edge. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Breath Edge. Breath Edge was pretty fun. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. It had pretty decent gameplay. It was interesting. It was very humorous. They had a lot of humor in it. I don't know, though. There's just something about that Subnautica game loop that's hard to beat. That original Subnautica game loop is just really hard to beat it. I don't really know how to describe the original Subnautica game loop. Be brave, dive deeper. Be brave, dive deeper. That about sums it up.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, so we got too much stuff on us now. There's some revolver ammo and a candy bar. That's awesome. Let's drop a couple of these sticks. Can't pick up any more sticks now. Breath Edge loved the chicken. Yeah, the chicken was fun. Chicken Butter's like, the chicken? What? There was a chicken? Yeah, Breath Edge had a chicken in it. It did. I think the one thing that bothered me with Breath Edge, if I remember, was the inventory management was very, very, very rough. Especially for a hoarder like me. Don't give me that much inventory if you aren't going to let me store it efficiently. I need lots of room when I'm playing a game like that. Lots of room to store all my junk. Hey, Mustache, how you doing, buddy? All eyes on you. All eyes on you, my friend. I'm gonna go over here and check and see. Sometimes there's a, I mean, there's probably a wolf over here too, but there's sometimes some birch and maple over here. And sometimes there's a snow shelter with a little campsite around up over here as well. There's usually always a campsite here in Forlorn Muskeg. It just kind of moves around. Yeah, oh, it's right here, isn't it? Yep, it's right there. There we go. We got it. We got it. Alright. I think I got stuck on Breath Edge. You might have. Breath Edge, the main problem I always had with it is it was kind of glitchy. It had some glitchy problems on it. Alright, let's put that out. Let's get in. Oh, it's ruined. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I thought it'd be a good, I thought it would be a good one. I thought it would be a good one. But it's not. I thought it would be a good snow shelter. I was like, ooh, a good snow shelter. We could just rest here for a little bit. Son of a biscuit.
Come on.
Yeah, Breath Edge, the biggest problem I found with it is Breath Edge had quite a few bugs and glitches that were kind of game breaking. They probably, I would imagine they probably have figured most of those out by now. But I remember back in the day, it was kind of frustrating sometimes to play it. Let's dismantle you. Build you. There we go. Get inside you. Whoa. Hey now. This is a family channel, Atheenon. It's a family channel. We already read that. We already read that. We read that already as well. We have not read that one. Okay, so we've not read that one. Hey, Copper Hamster, going good, my friend, going good. We got our bow and arrows made. We've got some stuff and things going on. I am running out of food. Food is going to become an issue. Any new updates with the winter coming? No clue, Alexander. They have not announced anything at all. They have announced actually less than anything. Yeah, they've not really announced anything with Long Dark. Pork and Banes. Which, honestly, they've gotten themselves in trouble announcing stuff in the past. So I'm kind of glad... they haven't announced a whole lot, because they've made some mistakes in the past announcing things, and then, you know, not really living up to people's expectations, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad that they're just kind of being chill and not really putting a lot out there, because they can get themselves in trouble with that. I have a feeling something will come, Alexander. We'll either see something in the next couple of weeks about a Halloween event, which I'm hoping they do. I really missed the Halloween event. We will be doing a Halloween event no matter what. We'll play some Dark Walker just to have fun with it. But I'm hoping they do some sort of Halloween event this year. It'd be really great if they did like 4 Days of Night or something like that. That'd be really cool. I don't know if they will or not, but it'd be really neat if they did. Alright, let's get like 4 hours of sleep. And then probably, I'm imagining sometime in December we'll probably see something coming out from them. They usually like to put something out right before the winter break. So. Yeah, we do not have a lot of fire stuff, do we? Okay, well, let's get out of the snow shelter. It gave us a place to sleep at least, so that's good. We got 16 minutes left on that. This will dismantle, will take 20 minutes. Take a torch. Take another torch. I was gonna look over here for birch and maple, but I don't see. Oh, there's a maple. I really don't need the maple. I need birch more than the maple, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll see. Breath Edge is a Russian project with Putin sending every man to fight in Ukraine. Yeah, yeah, it's probably gonna be a while. Probably gonna be a while. Would be my guess. Not gonna be real soon, for sure. The good news is we got fire making 3 now, so we don't need, actually we can drop. We don't need the tinder anymore, which is great. Fire making 3 is a huge boon. Let's get our water in us. That's just less we have to carry. There we go. I want to make it up to the cave here, going up to Marsh Ridge if we can. But yeah, I wish, Alexander, I had better news for you, but for right now, there's no news. No news is good news, I guess. Or maybe not good news. But yeah, there's no news. Not for TLD. They've been very tight-lipped on all their upcoming things and stuff. They ain't really talking. I would love to kill you, Mr. Deer, but I just can't afford to do so right now. I don't have enough firewood to keep it going, to get you cooked up. We dillied and dallied a little bit too long here in the Forlorn. I keep forgetting that there's not as many cattails around, so we have a lot less options for early game food before we get hunting. And we really need to get a hunting. Ooh, nice little itch there. The nice thing is the Milton Basin will provide us with quite a few deer, as well as some wood options. And we also have quite a few cattails left in the basin because we left them there on purpose. On purpose. I think that was more of a weight issue coming down because we did not have a lot of weight extra available to us because we were carrying a lot of metal and fuel for the forge. And now we do not have the metal or the fuel on us anymore, so we have a little extra carry weight available to us. Yes, that we will be playing that. I believe it comes out on a Wednesday, so I'll probably do a special Wednesday stream and be playing that because I will not be streaming Thursday or Saturday next week, most likely, because I'm going to be helping my brother get a whole bunch of stuff moved into his new place. And then the following week, I'm going to be doing moving pretty much all week. So my streams are going to be very sporadic, if not non-existent that following week.
Love Mikey, cheers.
Oh, thank you for the 10 bits there, Love Mikey. Appreciate that. But yes, DLC for Planet Crafter is coming out, and I will be playing that. I'm very, very excited to try that out. Very excited by it. That's going to be really, really cool. Well, welcome in, everybody. How y'all doing today? I hope you're all having a good Friday. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Should be a fun weekend. We got some 7 Days Afterlife planned for later today. Tomorrow we're gonna have a good long session on Icarus, and then we're also gonna play a little 7 Days to Die Afterlife as well. And then Sunday, same exact thing, some Icarus. followed by a little 7 Days to Die. No 24-hour stream, though. that impromptu 24 hours last Sunday into Monday, I'm still recovering from. And the sad thing is that because it was such a long stream on YouTube, it's the first time I've ever done a stream that long on YouTube, and I honestly didn't realize that if a stream is over a certain length on YouTube, they do not keep the live stream in archive for people to watch. So I had to re-upload all of the Afterlife content to YouTube because I had to break it up from the Twitch stream and upload it into the YouTube sphere because after I guess 24 hours they deleted my 24-hour stream. So it was like, oh well, that sucks. But knowing that now, I now know that anything over 12 hours they will not keep. So anything that's live stream that's more than 12 hours they automatically get rid of after 24 hours. So I just got to keep that in mind for future. If we ever want to do that again, we'll break it into like 8-hour chunks, you know, and that way they won't delete it out. And thank you for letting me know about that. A couple people messaged me and were like, hey, by the way, your 24-hour stream is no longer up there. Your long stream is no longer there, buddy. And I was like, oh man. I think it was who was it? Oh, it was John Me. John Me. Yeah, John Me was like, yeah, I can't get to it. It just shows that it's not available anymore. So I was like, okay, well, I spent some time and re-uploaded the whole thing. Oh, there's a cattail over here. I was thinking maybe there'd be a cattail I missed. And there was. I do say that now, Gary. Yes, I do. And maybe I'll do a 24-hour again. I don't know. It takes a lot out of you, you know? It takes a lot out of you. I think, though, doing it noon to noon is really good, because then I can sleep and just get up at night again. Because after doing that noon to noon 24-hour stream, I just slept for the next 10 hours and got up. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't too shabby. Oh, hey, look at that. We got some venison pies here. 3 of them, as a matter of fact. They're not in very good condition, but hey, we got 3 venison pies right there.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, we also have the deer hide here. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to drop you. And I'm going to drop you and you. Let you start getting cured. And then I think I actually will just leave the pies out here. They upload the Planet Humble trailer. Oh, nice. Very cool. I'll have to go check that out later on. All right, we are tired. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's just do the food roulette. Eat the dog food. If we get food poisoning, we'll just take our medicine and sleep. We aren't that low on health, so it won't really affect our health very much. Oh, we didn't even get sick. Look at that. Look at that. We didn't even get sick. That's how good we are. That's how good we are. Yeah, luckily we're heading back into Milton Basin. There's a lot of food in there. Lots of rabbits, lots of deer. We'll be able to get our food going there pretty easily. Let's just sleep 9 hours. I keep doing 10, but you do get dehydrated on that 10th hour, and I don't want to lose any health over it, so we'll just sleep the 9, and then we'll get up. We'll take a little drink. See, we still got a little bit of water on us. Let's take our drink, and then we'll sleep a little bit longer.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll be good. Now, the sad thing is that the... Alright, we'll grab all that. We'll grab all these sticks. The sad thing is these meat pies could actually be harmful to us. They could actually hurt us. And may give us food poisoning. But I'm gonna eat one anyway. Oh, it's kind of a blizzard out here right now. We'll eat one anyway. It didn't give us food poisoning, so we're now unburdened, which is great. We're unburdened by what was and what is to come and to be and something or another. Some gobbledygook garbage. But we're unburdened, so that's good. I was hoping there'd be some coal. Oh, there's another piece of coal there. Nice. I will take ye piece of coal. You know, I don't think I don't know as if did I take the deer in here? I might have. That may be where those guts and that hide are from. I think I did take the deer in here. So yeah, there won't be another deer corpse over here. Boo. Boo, I say. I was hoping for it, but no, there won't be another deer corpse over here.
Might have to drop some gear.
Shh. No droppage of the gear, my friend. Yeah, the deer corpse, we already took that. That was right there. Man, I don't have the crucible for steel harvest tools. Yeah, getting the steel is tough, Clever-Sided. One thing you can do, Clever-Sided, if you're in a town, is all of the transformers and the lights up above you, those all will give you steel if you break them down. You could with a wrench. You can also get steel. You can also get steel out of vending machines. Any vending machine that you find that is not working, you can get steel out of that as well. So if you break those down with the wrench, you'll get that as well. And you can also, you can also get it from the vendor if you want to. I'm just saying for open world stuff, you can get it from the vending machines, the transformers, and the lamps, or the light poles, the light poles in the city. So there's several places you can get it from. So don't feel too bad. You'll be able to get some. I will usually harvest those early game just to get a little bit of steel. Oh, trader and the vending machines. Oh, okay. But yeah, usually I'll just kind of harvest those as I go by them early game, just to kind of get myself a little bit of steel, because later in the game when you're needing the steel, now you'll have like 30, because you only get a couple, if that, you maybe get 1 or 2 out of each one, and so it builds up slowly. But then in the late part of the game, when you get to the point where you actually need it, you already got a little cache of like 30 or so steel, and so you aren't worried about it as much. I'm just gonna go try to knock a rabbit or two if I can. Grab a couple of these as well. Excuse me. I was trying to pick up a mushroom, not throw a rock. You rock throwing crazy man, you. Crazy man Will, just throwing rocks everywhere. Where'd my rock go? Oh god, it went all the way over here. I have a strong arm there, boys and girls. There's the bunny rabbit's way over there. I'm gonna grab these mushrooms too. That'll help us get our cooking skill up. And there's not as many mushrooms in the world. Since we have plants set on low, mushrooms are a lot scarcer. We gotta be very, very, very diligent about picking up all of our mushrooms. Did I hear ptarmigans? Mushrooms, yes. I don't have any fire-hardened arrows, but... I got 2 of them. Hey, it's better than none. Broke one of my arrows, of course.
This gear's starting to slow me
It's starting to slow me down now. Yeah, I should have made some fire-hardened arrows at the fire there. I didn't even think about that. We have the feathers. We got the sticks. And it'll save on my arrows. It'll save on my regular arrows. You notice we broke an arrow there on one of the ptarmigans. It'll save on my arrows, so yeah, we need to make some fire hardened. We need to save it. Wish I could shoot the bow like you do. Dude, that's 7,000 hours of gameplay, dude. It has nothing to do with me being able to shoot the bow well. It has everything to do with just, like, muscle memory and just, like, knowing where to aim and the drop. Hey, Ari, how you doing, buddy? I'll go for the one that's walking towards me. Because I can't sprint right now. I can only walk. Alright. Yeah, fire-hardened arrows would make this way easier. Then we can just shoot them. Be done with them. Hey, Cindy. Hello, hello. How are you? I've got 2 ptarmigans and a rabbit, so... Got 2 dead ptarmies and a rabbit phone. That's where it's at. I am having a great day. I'm having a great day. We've got long dark for right now. We're going to have some 7 days later on today in the afterlife. Got to go out driving tonight. Got Icarus and Afterlife tomorrow and Sunday. And then Monday we'll be back in the long dark as well. Oh! If you go back to Vanilla 7 days, the Auger rocks, however, I would go back if I could play After Days. If I could play, I would never go back if I could play after, are you talking about Afterlife? Yeah, you know, right now for me, Gary, Afterlife is sort of where I'm at. I'm really enjoying it.
I'm not gonna be able
and
to
I want to
carry
see
this
it
load
through.
much longer.
I know, buddy. I know. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's get the meat off of them. Let's use our hacksaw because we can repair the hacksaw a lot easier than we can repair the knife, and I need the knife to craft up my shafts and my bow and arrows and stuff. All right, can we make some broth? Some frothy? Oh, I don't have enough water. Son of a biscuit. Excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. I can feel it. I can feel it coming on. Is stealth not worth doing in vanilla? If you go full on stealth, it's worth doing. You gotta go like full stealth though. You gotta go with the, what is it? The assassin's armor or something like that. Too much cake. Gonna give some to the kids. I'll just put on weight. Yeah, we all do that. That's just a fact of life these days. I just put on the weight. It's all too much for me. Let's break down this branch real quick. All right. I got some sort of notification. What was it? Alright. Okay. 1 minute till boil. There we go. Let's cook up some rabbity flesh. Not ptarmigan, rabbit. There we are. Eat that down. Yeah, stealth is super OP in current build of 7 Days to Die. It's a little gross. It's a little grossly OP in my opinion. Oh, we need to drop. Jesus criminy! I got this fresh hide. Got birches and maples. Those are cured. All right, we're good. You know what we can do? We can craft some fire-hardened arrows. There we go. 45 minutes. 29 minutes. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I should have done. There we are. Yeah. And we'll do it. We'll do a little bit more too. Let's get some. Shh. Shh. See, I think with broth, you get a skill up when you make it. Yes. See, I got a skill up when I made the broth, and then I'll get another skill up when I take the broth off the fire. All right. Do another little set of arrows here. Fire hardened. Drink some water because we're a little bit low. I'm surprised they haven't nerfed. I'm surprised they haven't nerfed stealth yet. Especially the assassin's armor. You know, I'm surprised they haven't nerfed that. But you know, maybe they will down the road. Who knows? All right, let's make up a couple mushrooms. If I was the pimps, I would hire the team, that team, and make this game the most successful survival game in decades. Well, you know, they don't want this game to have the zombie. They're not really wanting to make this a zombie game. Which, you know, hey, you know, that's perfectly fine to want a zombie game, but they definitely do not want this to be a zombie game. It'd be kind of interesting to see long dark zombies, though. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I want it. It'd be interesting to see them try it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's eat that. Let's finish you and drink you down. We got 13 minutes left on the fire. Throw a piece of coal on there. Let's get as many teas cooked up as we possibly can. And then we'll check our cooking skill here. I think our cooking skill is getting pretty close. Our cooking skill is getting up there. This Afterlife mod makes this game my ultimate favorite. Unfortunately, I'll never experience. Why won't you experience it? Do you just not want to play it, or why can't you experience the Afterlife mod, Gary? Or are you just wedded to vanilla? Oh, you're on console. Oh, I gotcha. PC Master Race. We have the PC Master Race go. Yes, that you cannot do. You cannot enjoy it. You cannot enjoy it. You are not allowed to enjoy it on the console. Well, you can live vicariously through it. Hey, you know, Gary, at least they've updated console to have the game on there. You know, at least it's got the game on console now. Where before you couldn't even play regular 7 Days to Die on console. So at least it's on console now, which is smart. Because there are a lot of console players out there. And with PC Master Race, I kid, folks, I kid. I think whatever platform you play it on, whatever works for you, as long as you're playing the game and having fun, that's what counts. Okay, so we have some things to break down. Let's break this down. Let's break that down. I can't wait for crossplay. Yeah, and you know, that's something he'll probably do at some point. So that's pretty exciting that they'll actually do that at some point. Let's go ahead, put these cans down on here. We'll just leave those here. I do have some extra bullets now. We found another thing of bullets. Oh, we have an extra pry bar. You know, I'm just gonna keep that extra pry bar for right now. Maybe leave that in the cave over in Milton Basin just to break ice. Oh, we do need to we need to get this stuff off these guys. Okay, let's just go ahead. Finish harvesting him. Forgot to harvest the rabbit and the ptarmigans. I got all that ptarmigan down to harvest too. That's gonna take like 4 hours to do. Oh, I wanted to check where our cooking was. Where is our cooking at? Oh, we're about a third of the way through cooking 4 already. I'm pretty happy with that. I am pretty happy with that. We're only on day 33, so halfway, over a third of the way through cooking 4. I will take that. There we go. Let's defuzz the ptarmigans. Oh, it's only 2 hours now. Yay! Because our harvesting skill's way better. I love, Cindy, how it modded your pound cake message. It was like no, pound cake cannot be let through. I didn't even notice that it modded that. Maybe I can entice my favorite content producer to visit from time to time. Do you have a open server over on that side? All right, let's eat and drink. I made all this broth just to drink it down. Oh, and I have like no water right now. Interesting. You do. You have your own server over there. Ooh. Is that your long file? Your 230 day file or whatever it is? That's crazy, man. I get kind of bored after 100 days. I'm just kind of like, okay, I've kind of got everything. We faced all the hordes. I've got most of the books that I want. See, that's one thing I love with Afterlife is you can actually craft the books you want. If you're really wanting any of the books, you can just craft them. You can just be like, I really want this book. You know, you can craft whatever you want to get the bonuses and stuff that you want. You of course you have to sacrifice other books, but you know, it doesn't come without a cost, but you get the opportunity to do it, which I think is pretty cool. All right, let's go into the Milton Basin, boys and girls. We need to secure our food supply. We do have our bow with 5 arrows. We've got 6. We actually have more. We have more fire-hardened arrows than we have regular arrows right now, but that's fine. I set time to 2 hours, 2 hour real life hours per day. Oh, okay. So you turned it up. Yeah, I usually always play on the default, which I think is 1 hour per day, which actually it works out to be like an hour to hour and 10. In reality, it's not like a hard and fast 60 minutes. Because there's times you'll pause the game or you know, something like that. Ooh, it's getting cold. It's getting cold out here. We're 39 kilos right now, so we can grab. Oh, did I leave my? I left my pie. I left my 3.14. I gotta go back and get my 3.14, boys and girls. It's the only 3.14 I have. And I'm probably gonna need it to climb. I left my 3.14 behind. God dang it. Because I'm slow and old. You just want some more time in those POIs. I know what you're up to there. Yeah, there's my pies right there. Let's go inside, warm up real quick. Because now I'm cold, of course. Let's see what we can do in here. You know, I have a book. I can read that book for a couple hours. That'll get us warm. There we go. Okay. We'll grab our pies this time, so I'm not being a dummy. That's why I missed them, is I didn't put them out far enough. Usually I put my meat and stuff out far enough that when I zone out of a cave, I can see it. That time I was zoning out and standing right on top of it, so that made it a little harder to remember it. Other than now I remember it, so I picked it up. Blah! Blah! I think it's even colder out here now. Double loot because loot respawn is off. Creative mode's disabled. Yeah, I actually like playing with loot respawn off. I think it's a little more challenging. You just can't like hang around the same area and just re-loot things all the time. It makes it a little more challenging, which I like that challenge. Makes you want to move to different places and do different things, which is kind of cool. That's how we do it, baby. We play the guitar on the MTV. Let's grab a couple more rose hips over here since we're over here anyway. I'm gonna reload that with 30-day area respawn. Yeah, see, I think I have it on the default for respawn. So my zombies do respawn in pretty quickly.
Something's gotta go.
Something's gotta go. The Tude, my friend, the Tude. Alright, it's time to kill some wolves. Come here, wolfies. Damn it. Okay, minimal damage. I knew he was already wounded, so I was like, okay, we can take him. It wasn't too bad. Did he destroy our bedroll? No, it's good. It's good. He ran off with our arrow in him. No. Alright, we got him that time. Damn that wolf running off with our damn arrow in him. There we go. Yeah, I think area respawn. Well, let me think about that, Gary, because there's two different kinds of respawn. Hey, Static Project, how you doing, buddy? There's two kinds of respawn. There's the respawn that happens for zombies, but there's also area reset as well. So you may have the area resetting in 30 days too. That may be what you said. I'd have to look in there. You haven't been here for a while. Yeah, you haven't been here for a while, but it's good to see you again. It's always good to see you. Everybody taken out with a fire arrow gets a level up. That's why I love them. Yeah, exactly. You can always switch to your fire arrows and get level ups out of them, which is really nice. So yeah, that is actual, like, that'll respawn all the chunks in the buildings. Razor Cobra versus Logitech. Which one? I did. Honestly, not a clue. I am not the tech support you're looking for. I actually have a Razer. I have a Razer mouse myself, but it's an oldie. But honestly, whereas I am not a real techie kind of person, so I am not a techie kind of person. I'm probably the wrong person to ask. You got a Razor flip phone? Hey, you know, I did too back in the day. A Razer Cobra. I mean, it looks like a good mouse. I mean, are you looking at the wireless ones that are like 120 bucks, or are you looking at the wired ones? I always go with the wired mouse myself. I always find that wireless mouses die at the most inopportune times. They'll be really good until they aren't. And I always like a wired mouse. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I'm old school. I like my crap wired in, hardwired in. Let's go visit Secret Tree though. Speaking of old school, Secret Tree, how you doing, buddy? You're old school. Secret Tree's always old school. Secret Tree's like, I am the oldest of the schools. You have a G305? Okay, there you go. Dubes has a G305 and really likes it. So you have one for work and one for home. Okay. Okay, well, there's a good recommendation right there. We just went and saw Secret Tree. Have you never seen Secret Tree before? Let's get warmed up real quick and we'll go show you Secret Tree again. Let's check our clothing here real quick as well. Okay, Wolfie did a little bit of damage to our clothing. I think the weather probably did more. Let's go ahead and just fix that up real quick. Get warmed up here real quick. So there's a special plot here. There's a special place here. See, there's no tree here, see? See, you look around this cliff, there's no tree here. But if you go right to this little bump out here, you can go and you can see Secret Tree. Secret Tree. Hoo-ha! This is a holdover from when the cave used to start here. So this cave, when this zone originally came out, this cave was completely different. You see this little demarcation line? This front part of the cave did not ever exist. And the back part of this cave didn't exist either. The cave ended right about here, and then there was a climb up that you had to get up to a high point to get into the back part of the cave. The cave was very shallow. It's kind of like me, it was very shallow. It didn't have a lot of depth to it. And the tree... This tree used to live outside of this cave. This tree used to live outside the cave, and the cave entrance was just like right here. But now the tree's still there. They just kind of paved over it with this cave entrance, and so we affectionately call it Secret Tree. Secret Tree, hoo-ha-ha! Because Secret Tree lives on. Secret Tree lives on in our memories and our hopes and dreams. Well, the good news is we have another cured birch here. I know we have more cured birch up at the house as well. Or curing in Milton, I should say. I don't know if it's actually at the house or not, but it is curing in Milton right now. The unfortunate thing is we don't have a moose down here. The moose would be like... It would be nice in the sense that we'd get lots of meat down here. But it's bad in the sense that we'd have to carry the moose hide up the cliff. You got a concert trip tomorrow. Nice. Where are you going to? That should be fun. Let's prepare up the mushrooms. Can bears or wolves attack in the Secret Tree area? I believe it is protected. I know it's protected from the wind 100%. I believe it's protected from the wolves and the bears too. But I'm not 100% sure of that because some stuff has changed. They've done some changes to the game. We can drop these. Let's go out here and see if we can get a... I was wondering both where you were going and who you were seeing. I have no water right now. I do have a few big teas, though. Are you going and seeing a big band, or are they more of an indie band or a smaller band? I mean, you know the difference. It's either Metallica or it's Strumpy's Hairnet, which is, you know, probably a band that I've never heard, you know, something I've never heard of. It's either a big band that everybody's heard of, or it's an independent. And there's nothing wrong with independent bands, don't get me wrong. I listen to a lot of independent music too. Ashes to New, I've heard of them. Yep, from Ashes to New, I've heard of them. Yep. All right, there's a buck there. That's the one we want. That's the big boy we want to bring down, but we got to sneak because he senses us from a long ways away now. So from Ashes to New is kicking it off. Nice, set it off. Ashes to New, New Year's Day, if not for me. I've heard of from Ashes to New. I haven't heard. I think I've heard of Set It Off as well. New Year's Day, and if not for me, I've not heard of them. But I've heard from Ashes to New, so they play them on Octane pretty frequently. We want the buck mainly because the bucks have more meat on them. They're a little beefier boys. This is the place under Milton, correct? Oh, he's coming right at us. He's coming right at us. He knows we're here. Just got tickets for Rascal Flats. Oh, nice. Not my thing, but we gotta stand and shoot. There we go. Right in the noggers. Look at that. Right in the noggers there. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a good shot right there. We can, yeah, let's quarter him. There we go. Get him a little quartered up. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I want to ride you. I mean, I'm sorry. No, that's not the way it goes. Whoa! We just went to the PG-13 area there.
Horse.
I know you're hungry as a horse. You're hungry like the wolf, my friend. Let's go ahead and just start a fire here, because why not? That escalated. Wow, that escalated quickly. Yes, it did. You know, I'm just gonna use my accelerant, because why not? Why not? I dropped the gut. I'm gonna just drop the guts here too, because why not? Wifey asked for them, and it'll be around our anniversary when they come here. Nice. Oh, that's awesome, Beaver, Florida. A half hour wind coming. Yeah, half hour and the wind will be here. Yep. Oh, almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. You can't build a fire in the open and not have the wind go. Yeah, I don't like that idea. Smack. I mean, you can get away with it for a little while, but it's eventually gonna smack you. Let's drink a little coffee, because you know what? We need a little boost of energy. Oh, I've got those 2 damn rabbits on me still. I've got 2 freaking rabbits on me. No wonder I'm heavy as a pound there. Yeah, we'll put those rabbit carcasses down.
Darn you, Atheenon, you kill us and then you don't even harvest us. You're such a meanie. You just don't even care. You kill us rabbits just for the fun of it. I see how we fare. You can kiss my cottontail.
Okay, well, that rabbit, he didn't like me just killing him and doing nothing. He was very upset by it. Even though it's only general admission tickets, which are the only ones available. Hey. God, I haven't listened to a Duran Duran song in years. 13 minutes. We can get one more of these bags. Let's see. That'll take 18 minutes with a knife. $34 though is a steal. Oh yeah, when you know, actually general admission tickets are actually kind of nice because because you know, even though you don't have a guaranteed seat, generally the tickets are a little bit cheaper. You know, when it's festival seating, you pay a festival price. You aren't paying $130 for a ticket, you know. And then when it's not festival seating, you're paying $130, and that's a nosebleed seat. And it's kind of disappointing, you know. You're kind of like, oh, okay. The steal is Ticketmaster and their Ticketmaster and their processing fees and all that stuff. That does make the stuff way more expensive for sure. And to be honest, I don't think the venue will have seats. Oh, well, you know, that's always good too. There's a place here in Portland called the Hawthorne Theater that has, like, they have a stage and they have a floor, no seats. But the nice thing is, for old people like me, you know, I took my daughter there for Black Veil Brides and Escape the Fate, and nice thing is, for old people like me, they have an upstairs gallery where they have some limited seating and you can get a drink up there. Which was awesome. Remember going to Kiss concert, paying $30 for center stage, first balcony. Oh yeah, I mean, I remember getting tickets for like Metallica, and it was like $40 for like really up, really up close seats. Hey, Escape the Fate. Yeah, Escape the Fate. Yeah, they're pretty good. I like Escape the Fate. You got some good stuff.
Might have to drop some gear.
Doesn't Escape the Fate do Gorgeous Nightmare? I like that song. Pretty fun song. Yeah, we're gonna just sit here and just do our thing, buddy. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and do this. The lead singer's actually on Twitch. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, my daughter was really into both Black Veil Brides and Escape the Fate for a while. Plays Warzone and always gets murked. Alright, so we got some meats here, and we got the rabbits. Okay, let's get the ribbity rabbit meats off of these guys. Get this stuff off of him, just cuz. 6 minutes left on that. 9 minutes there. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I saw Metallica. The first time I saw Metallica was on the And Justice for All tour. And even then, even in And Justice for All, they had not mainstreamed yet. And Justice for All was like right before, I mean, Black Album was when they went, you know, Enter Sandman and all that, when it kind of got mainstream. I never saw him in like a hole-in-the-wall bar, but I saw him at the Memorial Coliseum before they got really big, and you could buy tickets up to the day of that concert. Up to the day of the concert, you could buy tickets. And they weren't bad tickets. You could buy tickets that were, you know, pretty decent. But then, you know, when they got really big and the Black Album came out and all that, it just, you know, it was crazy. You couldn't buy, if you didn't get tickets, you know, tickets were sold out within like the first half hour, you know. And then you had to go find somebody who would sell it to you on the secondary market. It was ridiculous. Luckily for those concerts, I had box seats because the company I worked for had box seats available. So I was able to get a box seat for that, thank goodness. So I didn't have to sit down with the plebs down below, you know. I got to sit up in the box seats, the fancy box seats up top. Alright, 40 minutes. Let's go ahead and grab the other hide. He did do Mario Kart for a while, which I played with him in his community. I hit him with a green shell the last second of the final lap and beat him. But that's awesome, Gary, that you got to see him in a little hole-in-the-wall bar. Those days, unfortunately, are kind of gone for a lot of bands. You know, once they get one little sniff of fame, they don't really go back to that. Which kind of sucks. I think those venues are so much more intimate and nice. All right, let's drink another coffee. We're doing a little late night workout here. Box seats. Why do you spit your drink out? The company I work for, they had box seats in the Moda Center. And it was nice. I mean, me and my friend, we got to rock out to Metallica up in the box seats, baby. Got to order drinks up there, and it was very nice. Got to see Pantera and Metallica up there. Pantera opened for him that year. And yeah, it was good. It just tickles you. It just tickles you. It tickles you a little bit. I have two computers, so I use a Logitech cordless mouse that is a toggle mouse. Oh, to switch between them. That's nice. Yeah, see, I have 3 computers, Copper Hamster, and I have separate mouses and keyboard for all 3. That's how stupid I am. I got separate mouses and keyboards for all of them. Well, I have my streaming computer, which is over here. I've got my gaming computer, and then I have my old computer that just has a monitor up here that I can keep an eye on the Twitch stream. That I can just kind of look up and see if it's, you know, if it's running good and things are going good and it's not looking like crap and you know, that sort of stuff. So it's more a convenience thing than anything else. Yeah. But yeah, I have my streaming computer that controls OBS, has all the, you know, has the chat on it over here. My streaming computer actually has 2 monitors. It has the OBS monitor, and then it has the chat monitor over to the side, and so I can see that. You know, I can see chat all, because I have to blow chat up because I don't read very well things on screens. So for me, I have to have chat really large so I can like keep track of it and actually see it, and I don't feel bad. So. All right, let's eat the rabbits down. Yum, 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 yum. And nummy, 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 nummy. All right, what's our weight? 35. All right, we're not doing too bad. We can carry most. We'll be slow walking back over to the cave. But you know what? We got ourselves a good bunch of meat. Might as well grab a couple torches while we're here, because we can always use those. We'll break them down into something else. This was a good night. This was a good night. The Steam Deck is really the Steam Deck. Are you talking about a Steam Deck or a Stream Deck? The Stream Deck, because I got a little Stream Deck that I use. That's really nice, and I couldn't live without it anymore. It allows me to, you know, go to different screens really easy. Go to my countdown screen, go back to that. Even go to full screen. I can go to my big head screen and go, ah!